He just moves it around with the feet. See, there's minimum footwork here, and that's the thing. If you have good body management, good body footwork position, directional position, it does cut down on the amount of footwork you have to do. It makes things a lot simpler. Taisabaki, or moving your opponent in a circular movement pattern, is one of the most effective movement patterns used in Judo. Now, there are 3 basic movement patterns used in Judo, and Taisabaki is certainly one of the most often used and very popular, very versatile ways of moving an opponent. Taisabaki means, as you can see here, body movement in a circular direction. Tai and sabaki, there you have it. And Taisabaki is a circular movement pattern with the intention that this movement always leads to an end result, either as an offensive technique or as a defensive technique. And Taisabaki can be used to set up for just about any type of throwing technique, and also in a defensive movement, hop arounds, hip cuts, a variety of things you can use in counter throws as well. And so there's a beauty of Taisabaki. It's one of the most efficient movement patterns in any sport, and especially in Judo. And it is very, very versatile and used in just about everything. So we're going to explore just a few things of how to use Taisabaki in this video. Don't limit our discussion or analysis to just what you see in this video. There's a lot more to it, but we are going to show quite a few things that make you appreciate Taisabaki, the beauty of Taisabaki, even more. A point of this, the big point of doing this is this Taisabaki movement is when I get this here. Okay, when I get Derek, when I step him around, I want to have this foot between his feet. Okay, it's like a triangle in a bit, but I'm going to be pretty deep in here. So when I so when I step him around, boom, see, I'm like this. See, here's my foot. I'm pulling him into me. I don't have to come and step to him. I'm making him step to me, okay? And it's just about, and you can do it when you're actually gripping and moving around. Just moving the guy around, just move him there, boom, there he is. You loaded him up. It seems like it's too easy to be workable, but it actually does work that simple. It's a very simple movement of just step here, boom, there you go. Foot's in the middle pretty much, and I go, okay? Can you, throw Nick just once, a different person here. So watch how Derek moves Nick around. His foot's in the middle. Did you see that foot in the middle? That's the key thing. If you can do that, when you load him up, you've already taken all the steps you need to take, really. There, see that?
Right there in the middle. I didn't have to move my feet. And then it's just open, get your entry, and then a simple pivot into the back. And there
That's it. And that's what makes Judo so efficient, because we're controlling his body, controlling our body, obviously, and controlling his body really well. That's why Taisabaki is such a really good setup movement, directional movement. It's a real good thing. Taisabaki is one of the best setups you can use in any type of movement. Okay, let's look at this Taisabaki movement into Taiotoshi. Remember, Taisabaki is moving your opponent in a circular movement pattern, and standard grip, lapel and sleeve, kumikata. And all I want to do here to Derek is I want to move him to my right, and I'm going to start setting him up. Now, Taiotoshi is a hand technique. It's a lot of so in this case, you'll be using a lot of hands and popping him up and all this. You'll see this in a second here. But when I move him to the right, step him around, boom, start. That's when you start your setup. Now, see my foot? All I have to do is spin on that foot. I'm going to turn around here. As I spin on this foot, this other foot comes back nice and wide, and I can split. Okay? So it's when I load him in here, I'm loading to my foot, but there's still some distance. I don't want to have his foot too close to me. I don't want to have my foot there because I'm too close to his body now for a good Taiotoshi. Okay, I got to have some distance.
Jams that power arm.
Yeah, and I've jammed the strong hand, the surite, the power hand here. I've lost it. So I've got to have room to use this, see? So when I move him here, I'm still out to distance. There's still some, like a triangle here with my foot and his 2 feet. And now I start to load him, and now I can spin around with a wide step here, okay, and then shoot wide, okay? Can you do more, Jake? I know a lot of you guys like Taiotoshi, so this is a good setup for Taiotoshi. See, and when you see it from the side, the way Derek was doing it here, when he's doing it, it's almost like there's a space here, but that's okay because Derek's using his hands so much to pull Jake over his extended legs. Okay, that's why it's Taiotoshi works. So one more time, man. He just moves it around with the feet. See, there's minimum footwork here, and that's the thing. If you have good body management, good body footwork position, the directional position, it does cut down on the amount of footwork you have to do. It makes things a lot simpler. Okay, so if I can control them here, I don't have to do all these steps with my feet. Okay, here like this, load them up, spin back, shoot. That's pretty much it. Because it's using what's called Taisabaki, body management, in a circular direction. So I'm holding here, I'm spinning, and I'm hitting. Okay, let's look at that again. And you want to make it really smooth. That's not choppy. We're showing you slow, so you get good at it. But when you step in, come in, wham. Here's an example of how to use Taisabaki into Okuriashi Barai. You know, Taisabaki can be used with any throw just about. And you can see how Eric is throwing Derek, just moving him about, spinning him about. We've been in several loops of this. Step about and throw. We did this normal speed and some slow speed here, but you can see how the step back to Taisabaki circular movement action, follow up with the send after foot action of Okuriashi Barai. And here, Hikomi Gaishi, or any forward sacrifice throw can be used. There we have it again here with the guys practicing stepping in the Taisabaki circular movement into a very good Hikomi Gaishi. You could use Sumi Gaishi, Tomonagi even. Any type of throwing techniques will work. Taisabaki is also a good defensive movement, and in this case, it's going in the direction of the attack in this first one. And you can see I'm showing with Derek here how to hop around, what we call a hop around defense, a Taisabaki to avoid the attack. You can also cut against the throw, hip block, going against the direction of the attack in this Taisabaki movement. So you can see I turn away using the hip rotation, stop the throw. Using Taisabaki as a defensive movement and turning it into a counterattack. You can see how it's going to be done here as a hop around defensive movement, hop around, come in and counter with Sukui Nagi or Teguruma. So you hop around, there's this Taisabaki action, comes in, sets up, and throws with a very clean counter technique. Again, Taisabaki can be used both offensively and defensively. That's what we're trying to illustrate here.